Developing right now, police are searching for a gunman wanted in connection with a deadly shooting in Birmingham, Alabama's entertainment district. 4 people are dead and dozens are injured. Police say they are searching for multiple suspects who they say fired multiple rounds into a group of people. 5 Points South, where the shooting happened, is known as one of the most popular entertainment spots in the city, and it's less than 1 mile from the University of Alabama at Birmingham's campus. Police believe the shooting was a targeted incident with innocent people caught in the crossfire. NewsNation correspondent Nick Smith has the latest.
In the interest of full disclosure, I have to tell you that I'm very familiar with this area. I have family in that area. When we first heard this news come into the newsroom, we thought it might have been tied to one of the football games at the University of Alabama, but the University of Alabama is on a bye this week. I can tell you that police are actively speaking to those who were injured, witnesses at the scene, and collecting video from nearby businesses. This remains an active investigation. Police tell us that they were called to the scene around 11 p.m. last night. When they got there, they found that 3 people had been shot and killed. A 4th person was taken to an area hospital and was pronounced dead there. Multiple others were injured.
We believe that multiple shooters fired on a large group of people who were outside in the open in the 2000 block of Magnolia Avenue South. We have no one in custody, and the Birmingham Police Department has reached out to our federal partners with the ATF and the FBI to assist us. This is so extremely heartbreaking that we've had this tragedy take place in the heart of Birmingham. There's no district that symbolizes what Birmingham is than 5 Points South. You always can expect various people from various backgrounds, various ages here enjoying themselves, having a good time. And we have a criminal element who preyed on our people and victimized our people, and we have to get them off the street.
This area is about 2 miles south of downtown Birmingham. Police confirmed that 4 people were taken to hospitals in critical condition and believe that multiple shooters opened fire on a group of people. The majority of the victims were waiting in line outside of a hookah and cigar lounge when those shots rang out. You heard police say that the ATF and FBI may be getting involved in this. Witnesses were also surprised by what they saw.
Sounded like about 12 shots of a burst round gun went off. It sounded like 3 rounds at once, and we heard dot, 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 and then we saw a bunch of cops.
And that's because witnesses tell AL.com that some of the gunfire came from a gun modified with the switch that may have turned that semi-automatic weapon into an automatic weapon, and that is illegal under federal law. This remains an active investigation, and police say that they still have not identified a suspect. Back to you.
Got it. Nick Smith, thank you so much for that report. And joining us now to talk more about this is Bill Stanton. He's a security expert and retired New York City police officer. Bill, thank you so much for joining us. So Nick's breaking down, the latest on the search for the suspects. But in your expertise, what are officers looking for right now? What are they trying to piece together?
Well, thanks for having me, Anna. What they're looking to do first is identify the victim. What does this victim have any enemies? Why would he be targeted by a marked hit? Is it organized crime? Is it gangland violence? Part of that will be determined by the background and the history of the victim. They're going to be looking at the victim's social media account, phones, friends and family, interviewing to see if that individual had any enemies, if there was any type of other interactions that would cause someone to order a hit. The fact that there were 2 shooters vectoring in, 2 or more, is very interesting.
Yeah, and look, 4 people have been killed, 18 people injured. It's been called a bloodbath even. What should people in the local area be considering right now? I mean, these suspect or suspects, they could be pretty dangerous.
Yes, you hit it right on the head. And there's a certain level of feeling of helplessness where folks, God-fearing folks, are waiting online to go to out for some enjoyment on a Saturday evening. In this case, it was a hookah bar, and they shouldn't have to worry about being shot. But there are so many different layers to this. Essentially, no fear of accountability, feeling that they could shoot with impunity. you know, it is a tough call, and it just puts more pressure on law enforcement.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.